Hello, X-Wing fans. J Buzzsaw 79, sitting in my living room. I've got some BK and my ships for Wave 11. I've just opened them up. Thought I'd do just a real brief thing here. You know, I got the new tie, of course, the bomber scum sort of rebel thing, and then of course the Wookiee thing. So this is just not really a solid opening. Just me kind of, my bad, finger in the way of the iPad screen. There we go. All right. So, first of all, these are awesome. I'm really excited for those. That's something there. Of course, in case you missed any of the cards, the double-sided for the intensity. So you put a focus on, and then if you burn a focus, you could flip it off and on, basically. If you don't use a focus, you can always use it and then basically re-put it back on. The synchronized turret, of course. I don't know how that's going to do. Should be interesting. Too far. TLT, of course, in here. Just kind of going through this real quick. The unguided rockets. It'll be interesting, to say the least. And of course, the lightweight frame, of course, being in here. Pilots. Castell, the one that cancels. Results. Double edge. Excuse me. You can shoot. So basically, you can put a turret on, and then the unguided rockets or something like that, for example. Then of course, the Onyx Squadron Escort. Especially when I was looking at the rest of these, I really think this should have an EPT on it as a generic. There's no reason to run it when you've got Sangar, basically. I mean, really what do you care about PS5s? I mean, let's be honest here. So, 1 second. There we go. All right. So yeah, another thing I'm just going to flash up here is the dial yet. So, not quite the interceptor dial that some people were saying, but that is a pretty darn good dial yet. I got 4 because I intended to run the TLT with them. So I have, in fact, 4 of these crazy things. So we'll go there for a moment. Then we got, of course, the bomber guy, which is actually wider than I want. It's about 3 TIE fighters wide. I don't know. I might get another one of this. I don't know yet. Maybe not. Yeah. So there's that. Glance about here at the dial here for this. A lot of red. Very slow moving bomber. It's almost like a worse turning K-wing for me. With the hard turns, does it a Talon? I don't know. Banks, I guess, are okay. I might just be too down on it because I expected something different, I guess, for the dial. To be less red, I suppose. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see here. Grabbing the crew, throwing that over there. Don't need that. All right. So of course you have the generic guy. Yeah, for 24, 26. This is why I say this. Both rebels for the Wookiee ship and this have an EPT on their generic, but not the Imperial. So apparently FFG hates Imperial. Here's one cool little toy, but we don't want to make it even because that's how we are. So yeah, but I mean 3S would be pretty decent. Without maybe running them with some scouts, because they're all pilot skill 3. If I could talk to them, that would be awesome. Sol, whatever. Seen a lot of lists creep up with him suddenly, so you should be all right. Of course, Nim for scum. It's all right. I'm more infatuated currently, to be honest, with the generic. That's the Rebel version. The generic. Let's go 3. To be honest here. So. For the cards, I go too far. The reflexes, of course. The minefield mapper. So basically, like if you put extra munitions on, you can only put out for the actual cards. You don't get to put out tokens, which some people tried to tell me you could do, but they were wrong. Another turret, of course, which is awesome. Seismic torpedo, which I want to do something more with those. Maybe not really sure what. I thought about running those with the trash drop container. And then blowing stuff up. So the cruise missile, which I kept seeing people say cruise missile and could not find any text to read, but now I have text to read, which discard this, I'll pull it back. Discard this card to perform this attack. Which you target lock also. So you don't lose a target lock, but that's interesting, I think. You may roll an additional attack die equal to the speed of the maneuver, maximum of 4. So this is a range 2 to 3 rocket for 3 points. You just have to drive fast. So with Alpha Strikes, I think this will be really interesting. They give you a 2 in the thing here. Sorry, adjusting. Fingers falling asleep. Should not have used the iPad. There you go. CAD. You gain extra bomb. Attack dice. You can basically make them re-roll it. If it's blanks, your focus one. So basically, tries to get more hits out of bombs, which I understand the ordnance stuff, but really I think they've been are now pushing ordnance down your throat. I particularly don't like that. So I went from being nobody uses ordnance to everybody has to use ordnance now. So just my thoughts. I also think the guidance chips should have been priced instead of for 0. 1 point, maybe 2, something. Yeah. Of course, the bomblet generator. Looking forward to putting that on Tomax, actually, with the unlimited rockets there. That should be exciting. R4E1, I'm very excited for this guy. I actually thought it was really neat. I think he's going to be used a lot because you can perform your torpedo or bombs even if you're stressed. And then you can discard this to remove a stress token from a ship. So, I mean, with salvage crane, that's one thought. The fact that you can drop bombs yet and do torpedoes, that's definitely something, even if you got stress. So, I think he's been fairly useful. I think there's going to be builds that are going to really, enjoy having him on aboard the ship yet. So, that'll be something. Clearly, there's a reason for the things he does. And then, of course, the new title for the bomber. You gain a system and salvage mech, but lose a crew slot, and it has to be. You cannot have non-uniques, no generic droids with him, of course. That finishes up. We're just going to tuck this. Oh, gosh, that's really thick. Tuck it right there. Oh, goodness. All right. So, moving on. The Wookiee ship, which, I think it's interesting. It's kind of growing on me more now than what it was when I first looked at it. Their dial. I get the no turns. I wish they had considered giving them a 1 hard. So, because I think you're going to overextend sometimes. And yeah, you have a 180, but people could easily still get out of it. So, I think that's going to be the thing then still. Not saying you're always going to get out, but it's going to put you in bad positioning. So, maybe I'll be wrong. The base gunship, of course. That's also 1. And then, once again, my other complaint now is the, EPT on a Wookiee. Now, this is the only reason I'm going to buy another one of these is because 2 of these Wookiee Commandos, that's exciting, and then some, I don't know what the EPT is going to be, but something good, clearly. That's really nice there. Of course, low rock, Rick, I would say Rick. Give it the free evade because giving up your reinforce action. Wolf, also pretty good. Excited for that. I really remember around the one with the one I was seeing was running Biggs and then running Jan with that and Biggs, but yeah, whole upgrade. If I could talk. Too far. Where's Wookiee Commando? You really focus, so you reinforce basically, so you don't have to worry about that. Another tactician, which I got so many of those stupid things. The Breeze Specialist, which is not faction specific, so that should be actually kind of interesting. They could come up with some reinforced ships for the other factions. That would be something, huh? Selfless, of course. That's pretty awesome, I think. And finally, Intimidation. So yeah, there's the ships with their dials and things. So yeah, tell me what you think. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Thumbs down if not. Of course, give me some feedback. And I will have a tournament this Saturday, so this Friday. So Saturday here, I will go to the store championship of my locals, and I'll be posting some videos on that and how I did, and of the other builds that'll be there. So this is JBuzzsaw79 signing off and saying thanks.